What's going on, guys? Steve here with Venture Off-Road X, and today we're having a little shop day. So this is going to be a short one. I think I made a video previously a little bit about some of this, but we're going to do it again because this is a brand new rig, and just in case you missed it, we're going to show you. So today what we're adding is we're adding the Mopar side pillars that you can mount lights to. In my opinion, this is the best one on the market. Now I know there's other companies out there that make some really good ones, but I've used, I wouldn't say quite a few, but I've used about 2 or 3, and so far the Mopar ones have definitely seen some durability and some action out of them. The powder coat is held up, and the lights don't move. So we're gonna be mounting those, and no stranger to anybody, I only use the Tyri lights, built in America, right out of Wisconsin. If you haven't yet seen that video, we toured the plant, and it was an awesome experience. I definitely want to get up there again with the Warhawk 2.0 and take a picture in front of the office. Really great guys, but we're going to be mounting some more Tyri lights on the pillars. And I already mounted these here. We got one more that's going to actually go there. I've got to space it out a little bit, so we're going to do 3 of the yellow lights on the bottom, and then we're going to stay with the white on top. But should be fun, guys. If you've never seen these installed, they're really easy. So I'll walk you through the process, and we'll go from there. So stay with us. All right, guys. Like I said, it's pretty easy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. The kit comes with these here, and then 2 sizes on the bottom. So this one drops down on the top 2. This one and this one go on the bottom. They're just spacers, so it spaces it out, so it's not actually hitting your plastic. So like I said, it's pretty easy. It's a T40 to get it out, so let's get going. That's it. It comes with all your screws, so the longer ones are your top ones, the bigger ones, bigger around, are your bottom ones. So let's go get it. All right, guys, so one tip. I installed the light before I put it on, because your clearance between here and here is going to be very shallow. So it's just easier to go ahead and put it on there, mount it. If you have to tighten it up afterwards, that's fine. But just one tip, I have installed these on there, but it can be a bear. But either way, let's show you guys this thing. So this here has a couple of nicks here and here, but this thing has been through pretty much every weather you can throw at it. It's been at 9 degrees with a snowstorm. It's been in the extreme heat out west and in Florida. And even the light has been on there too. So these lights and the bracket is coming off the original Warhawk, which I put 80,000 miles on. I drove around the country and put all these miles on it, and the lights still work perfect. And the bracket is just, it's sturdy. I wouldn't say I got all 80,000 miles on both of these, but I've got at least, I'd say a good 50, 40, somewhere around there. But either way, let's get this thing on. So you drop your 2 in on the top, and these are the only ones you have to kind of fish in, because it has to go behind the bracket. So you gotta take your bolt, put it on. So I think I got that backwards. The big one is supposed to go in the back. That's it. Now we just got to get to the wiring, but we're going to finish the other side first, and we're going to get into the wiring. So stay with us. All right, guys. So I got my assistant here, and he's gonna do the next one. Yep. All right. Let's put this down here. All right. See, let me go grab the little thing real quick. All right, so this is gonna be a little harder, but I'm gonna do this. Okay, so set it right there, and then I want you to put that big bolt up there. Take in this one. Okay, start turning it a little bit so you get started. So I was wrong about the other side. The bigger one goes on the front. The smaller one goes on the back. Push it. You want to push down while you're doing it. There you go. That's good. Okay. Now I'm going to help you for a minute. Put the rear one in first. So, just like that. Now, when you're doing these, you gotta be easy with them because you don't want to torque them down. We're gonna go back and torque them down, okay? So. Boom. Hey, high five, man. See? Told you it's so easy. An 8-year-old can do it. They're right, right? Mm-hmm. Sweet. All right, guys, we're gonna get to the wiring next, but that's it. Pretty easy install. Like I said, nice and easy. All right, guys, so when you buy the Tyri lights, they come with their own pigtails in the box. I don't have the box here because obviously we're reusing the lights off the Warhawk, but it comes with a nice little pigtail, nice length on it to strip and wire in. So you obviously still have to add wires unless you have a junction box that's sitting right next to the pillars. But we kind of got one pretty much pre-wired, other than we have to add this onto the wiring itself. So we're gonna pop the hood and we're gonna get this one wired in first, send it over to the other side to this light and wired in series, and then we're going to put it right into the box there. So this Jeep came with the switches already in it, so it's the factory switches. But pay attention when you're doing the factory switches because there's 4 switches, but only 2 with larger amp capacity. The other ones are smaller. Now these lights, these bigger lights, you want to put these obviously on the bigger one and also those up there. Now I have a set of smaller ones that you can run off the smaller switch, but just keep that in mind because the wiring and everything else is a lot smaller, so you can see the diameter of the wire. It's definitely smaller. I'll show you that when we get over there. All right, so let's get the hood popped and let's go from there. So the other cool thing about the Mopar brackets is you can still put the hood all the way up. Some of them on the market, you can't put the hood all the way up. You have to keep it down. So just keep that in mind as well. So let's move on in here. Let me show you what we got and we'll start running lights. All right, guys, so if you have the factory lights, the wires are located in 2 spots. One is right here, right next to the battery. Comes out and you have your wires here. And you see the diameter of this wire and this wire. So you can tell which one takes more amperage than the other one, obviously. The other set of wires is inside the cab, underneath the dash on the passenger side. So if you wanted to wire in anything on the inside, you can use that, which is cool because then you don't have to run it outside. So there's a hot wire, so it stays hot all the time, or you can put it onto the switch. So these ones obviously we're going to put on the switch. We're going to use the wires that we have here. So we're gonna measure everything out and get to it. All right, guys. So real quick, I ran the light behind this, so it's all nice and behind it. I also went ahead and put heat shrink on it just for that extra security, so it doesn't snag anything. But I don't know about you guys, but I love using these connectors here. This has the solder on the inside. All you gotta do is heat it and it melts it. I've had some good luck with it. It's not exactly the right way. The right way is to take it all apart and solder it, but one, I don't have time for all that, so these work great. So that's what we're gonna use. So, and then afterwards, even though these are all watertight, I always use one of these just to wrap everything up to make sure that we don't have any problems. So let's get to it. That's it, first side's done. Before anybody says in the comments, yes, I'm doing this right now. No, it's not going to stay like this. I have an outlet. All right, outlet at my house, so I will fix that when I get to the house. But for now, for testing purposes, it's not like I'm driving around with the lights on right now. But so for testing purposes, I'm going to put it around here and kind of rig it a little bit. But you know, it is what it is. Let's get some zip ties, zip tie this all up, and then do some testing. Hopefully we got it. All right, guys, I'll put the hood down and then moment of truth. All right, guys, so we waited till the nighttime, two reasons. One, when we went to turn the light on, the driver's side did not work. So that was my fault. So when I grabbed the harnesses, I grabbed the wrong harness. I grabbed the harness for the smaller lights, and it has a smaller gauge wire, and it doesn't let enough amps through to turn that light on. So I verified it by taking the other light off that was working and put it on this one, and it was not working. I verified also by checking to make sure I had power, and I had power through the system. So it just wasn't coming on because there's not enough amps. So you definitely you wouldn't have that problem if you have the correct wiring harness. I mean, they when you order the lights, they come with the correct one. I have extra lights, and
I grabbed the wrong one. So, but after doing that, we decided, you know, it's nighttime anyways, so let's come back out here to the shop and let's show you what these things look like. Now, the first light here that you'll see is just the top lights that we just did. Those are white, and you'll see they're pretty bright. That's with no headlights. And then the second one here is the yellows. Those are extremely bright as well. One cool thing about both of those lights is you can change them. So it comes with both lenses. It comes with the yellow and it comes with the white. So you can change it yourself. And then also here is the both yellow and the white, and then my light's on. So as you can see, it's super bright. You'd have to see it in person to really see the brightness, because phones or, you know, the videos don't do justice. Not in this case. But either way, we got everything tightened down. Everything's there. I did notice that the mount is actually tweaked a little bit on the driver's side. That's because when I got in my accident, that's the side that hit first, is the driver's side. So it is a little tweaked, gives a little character, you know. But that's it. I hope you guys stuck around to the end. Check out the results. Man, I couldn't be happier. Tyri lights are very well made. Like, they're made in America here in Wisconsin. And man, if you haven't watched that video, I have a video going up to Wisconsin and going actually to their plant. It was really cool. Ken took us around and showed us, you know, all the places and how they test everything. And I couldn't be happier to be on board with them, because they're an awesome brand and awesome people to be with. So American made. But either way, guys, I am going to end the video here. If you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you. We do videos like this all the time, along with camping and trailing videos, wheeling with friends and family. But if you're into that, we'd love to have you. But anyways, guys, until next time, enjoy your adventure. See ya.